But prayer is a secret. You know that. You make up your mind you're going to give time to prayer. The devil will fight it more than anything else. Your phone will ring off the hook. Visitors will come. Somebody will say, come and preach at our church. Why did you go conduct a revival in somebody else's church when your own is dead? Moses is up in the cloud there with God, in a blazing fire and wrapped in blackness so nobody can see. It's private. You see, God takes us to the greatest things in our lives are not in prayer meetings usually. It's alone with God, the world forbidden. Alone with God, oh blessed retreat. Alone with God and with Him hidden, to hold with Him communion sweet. I have some of the greatest times of prayer when I say nothing. When I'm too full up, I'm choking. I stammer through my tears. Oh, I could talk and shout like a bull and roar, and people say that man's praying and not mean that much to God. God reads our disposition. God reads our heart. There's nothing in us that's not knowing totally to Him. I think it was Montgomery wrote the hymn in which he says, prayer is the burden of a sigh, the falling of a tear, the upward glancing of an eye when none but God is near. The man who is intimate with God will never be intimidated by men. There's nothing on earth or hell will scare him. He has a divine commission. The child grew and waxed strong in spirit and was in the desert. He's in the wildest places that there are. He's alone. Do you know the thing that most of us can't stand is to be alone? Or you say, boy, I'd like a quiet hour. You get the children off to school and you turn the TV on, the crazy thing. Listen to somebody babbling about the Bible and prophecy, instead of getting alone with God. When did you get alone in your room and put up your hands and say, the Spirit and the bride say, come Lord Jesus, not to get me out of this lousy world that's heading for destruction faster than a plane can go through the sky, but Lord, your church is so polluted and I'm part of the pollution. As I tell you, prayer is preoccupation with our needs, praise is preoccupation with our blessings, worship is preoccupation with God Himself. My goal is God Himself, not joy, not peace, not even blessing, but Thee. And to get there, He's going to do a lot of pruning, so be cautious, be careful. But if you mean business, God means business. Friends, we're not going to have revival our way, we're going to have it God's way. He may not come in the middle of preaching, He may come in the middle of a prayer meeting. You say, well, when will He come to me? When you acknowledge your poverty, when you acknowledge, He says, listen, either be hot or cold, but if you're mediocre, forget it. The church is cold. Maybe you're the key to revival in your church. I'm not going to ask you to close your eyes. Jesus didn't say to His disciples, close your eyes, I'm going to the cross, it's embarrassing. They're going to crucify me between thieves. I don't believe there's anything that the devil hates more than praying men and women. You decide to pray, your church will be against you. I don't claim to be a prophet or the son of a prophet, but I know the weakest, smallest meeting in every church is a prayer meeting. Again, if you want to know how popular the church is, you go Sunday morning. If you want to know how popular the preacher is, you go Sunday night. If you want to know how popular God is, you go Wednesday night. Who loses?